Dear grade 1 students, this is our lesson about subtraction with regrouping. I'm going to show you today how to solve questions that require regrouping. Please get a piece of paper and a pencil. Copy the questions that you see on the screen, and it's a good idea to follow with me as I solve so that you get a grip of how to do the steps. So get ready and start this video once you're ready. Now, let's start with the first question. Our first question here is 20 minus 13. Look at the ones first. I have a 0 on top and 3 at the bottom, and 0 is the smaller number. Now, the reason why I can't do this 0 minus 3 is that if I start with my hands closed, as we are used to in subtraction, I can't count from 3 to 0 forward. I can't reach 0 forward. So this means that 0 is smaller than 3. Now, what I'm going to do is, the 0 is going to go to its neighbor, the 2, and it's going to knock knock. Please 2, I want to borrow 1/10 from you. The 2 will say, sure, you can have one of my 10s. Now I'm going to cross out the 2. The 2 now has become 1 because I took one of the 10s. And what about the other one that I took? I am going to place it beside the 0. So now the 0 has become 10. Now I have 10 minus 3. I think this question now can be done. Now, start with my hands closed. I am going to count from 3 to 10. After 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's 7 fingers, so 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. Okay, now 1 minus 1, take care. I'm not having 2 10s anymore, it's 1. So 1 minus 1, it's the same number minus itself, gives me 0. Take care, again, it's not 2 10s anymore because I already borrowed from it. Now it is 1 10. Okay, now let's start with the second example. I have here 42 minus 25. I will start with the ones. 2 minus 5. Now, we will always look at the ones first to check the number on top. The number up is smaller than the number down because 2 is smaller than 5. So I can't really do it. So this 2 is going to go to its neighbor, and I will knock. Please, 4, I need to borrow 1/10. The 4 will say, sure, you can have one of my 10s, but now I will become 3. What about the one that we took? I'm going to put it here beside the 2. Now the 2 has become 12, so I can do 12 minus 5. I will start with my hands closed, and then I will count from 5 to 12. Now, after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's again 7. Now, take care here again. This is not 4 anymore. It has actually become 3. So now I'm going to do 3 minus 2. Not 4 minus 2. This is a common mistake, so please take care. 3 minus 2 is, after 2, 3. So it's just 1. So here my answer is going to be 17. Right, next question. 40 minus 24. I will look at the ones. I have a 0 on top, which is a small number. Obviously, I can't do it. So I am going to go to the neighbor. Please, I need to borrow a 10 from you. The 4 will say, sure, you can take one of my 10s, and I will become 3. The one that I took, I will put here, right beside the 0. Now I have 10 minus 4. 10 minus 4 is easy to do. After 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 6 fingers. Now, please take care of this note. I can count backwards to 0, but that's not what I do. I don't count backwards when I'm doing subtraction. It's much easier to count forward. That's why I want to count from the number down to the number up. If I can't count forward, then the number up is small and I can't do it. I need to borrow. Again, 3 minus 2 is 1. So the answer here is 16. Okay, now next question. 33 minus 15. Okay, again, 3 minus 5. 3 is smaller. I can't do it. I need to go to the neighbor and knock on the neighbor. Yes, what do you need? Please, I need 110. The 3 will say, sure. I will give you 110. And I will become 2. I just make this number 1 less. So I'm just going to take away 1 from it. Now I can do 13 minus 5. Close your hands. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 8. 2 minus 1. Easy, it's 1. Now, again, like addition, let's remind each other why we don't start with the tens. Now, what if I do this question and I start by solving the tens? I will do 3 minus 1 equals 2, but I will not take in consideration that 6 minus 8 cannot be done because 6 is smaller and it's on top. So that's why I need to start from the ones in case I need to borrow. If I don't need to borrow, then fine, I will just solve and then the 3 will remain 3. That's in case I don't need to borrow. But here the 6 also is on top and the 8 is at the bottom. So I definitely need to borrow. I will go to the 3. Knock, knock. Please, I need 110. The 3 will say sure. It will give me here 110. And the 3 itself will become 2. Now, 16 minus 8. If you remember from the doubles, the double of 8 is 16. So 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. Of course, if you don't remember, that's fine. You can still count it on your hands. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer here is also 18. Okay, let's add one more question here because this space is empty. Let's try with bigger numbers. Let's try, for example, 94 minus 56. Okay, that's big and scary. Okay, now 4 minus 6, can I do it? I can't because 4 is small and it's on top. So I will go to the 9, please. Please, neighbor, I need 1 10. The 9 will say, sure, you can have one of my 10s. And the 9 itself will become 8. Now, 14 minus 6, hands closed. After 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 8 fingers. So right here, I'm going to write 8. And then last one, 8 minus 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 3. So the answer here is 38. Okay, so my first step to remember, always check the ones. That's the most important thing. Don't ever do 0 minus 3 equals 3. This is very, very wrong. Okay. Don't forget to write the new tens. Yeah, usually people don't forget to put this one, but a lot of times the people forget to write the new tens. Okay, so this is a very important idea. Now, this is a very important remark. Don't forget to cross the tens and write the new tens. Okay, thank you for attending this session. I hope you enjoyed and learned. See you next time.